What's up, everybody? We back with another message, another video. Thank you to all my new subscribers and future new subscribers. You know we do nothing here without God because everything is spiritually led by God over here. We cover the world from a spiritual and physical aspect to get the raw, real, and uncut answer. So anything you hear, anything you see in these end times, may you test the spirits, aka take the words and visuals back to prayer with God, as there are many Decepticons running around these end times sent from the enemy, had that strong, close, and personal relationship with God. Good, great, awesome. Just sharing a quick little thing with y'all. So tell me why the enemy tried to get me to X myself out, if y'all know what I'm saying. Because I don't want to say it exactly on YouTube, how they be. But I'm sitting there last night and I'm just like, what is going on? I already explained to y'all in the other video what happened. But, I'm sitting up there like, what's going on? What's really going on here? And I'm just feeling some type of way. And so I go take out the garbage, right? And I know that it'd be a demon waiting for an opening to come in. And I always tell it off, They be standing out there waiting and trying to monitor. And so as I'm going back in, I knew it was there. I had that thought to, first of all, it started like, this is how it started. And it made me kind of stop at the garage door. I'm like, what the heck? It started off with, well, you might as well just go back to being the normal whatever you was before a year ago and all this extra stuff. Well, it's over for you now and all this stuff. So all that doubt and irritation. And then it tried to make me be mad at God. Like, why you put me in this situation? These were thoughts it was giving me. Like, why would you put me in this situation? Why would you do this to me? And then that's where the thought came in where it was trying to get me to X myself out. And I'm like, huh? The enemy knows I would never do something like that. So that was really desperate. And that was like the second time that it tried to do that. Because it tried it like a long time ago when I was like 13. I didn't know where it came from. I was like, what is that? I don't think like that. It just made me think of Elijah on how he was getting tormented so bad, and all the stuff he went through. He wanted to die and stuff. And I'm like, that's the first thing I thought about download wise. And then I was realizing that the Lord was trying to tell me that the same beast that tormented them back then, demons, they try to do it to us. And I always knew it was a high ranking one too, because when they would try to use people around me through intoxication and whatnot, it was hard to get rid of it. And it took a lot of rebuking. So it made me realize, but it also made me respect Elijah and all of them so much more, because I know that's hard to go through. And when I tell you the enemy he been trying, y'all, trying hard. And so this is what I want to tell y'all. As the body of Christ, this is why I like speaking to y'all and having these talks with y'all, because not everybody has the strength physically or spiritually to combat that type of thought or combat those spiritual warfares like that. And they lose. So it makes me really value what I do so much more. The enemy kind of screwed up even more. It makes me value what I do. And that's why I like to do these talks with y'all. And it really makes me understand the importance of it. And y'all simply say no to the enemy. I don't care how bad it is. Say no to the enemy, because he will take advantage of things, the littlest gateways. A lot of people ask, I want to hear the Lord's voice, right? But the thing is, when you begin to really hear that, warfare also comes with that. I don't even think I mentioned that before, but warfare 10 times worse comes with hearing him because you're getting closer. It doesn't come free. The enemy is, and what I mean by free, the enemy is not going to let you smooth sail into that upgrade. It's going to get 10 times worse, and he's going to try to do to you what he did to me and many others. So the Lord knows that not everybody's ready for that type of warfare, so he doesn't speak to you as much so you don't get attacked like that just yet. He has to prep us. So that's why I always tell y'all it's a process, and he has to prep you and get you ready for that. Because the warfare I went through this past week, I have never experienced before. But it taught me a lot about enemy's tactics and disparity. Okay? It really has. But just understand, like, we get attacked a lot, and it's not going to stop. And that God is always there. And don't ever feel like you're doing something wrong because you don't hear him, or, we so quick to think we done something wrong. He doesn't look at us like, oh, look at you, you did this and didn't know. He don't look at us like that. But the enemy will try to get you to think that way. So anytime you do something, I always try to tell people, be real with yourself and be real with God. If there's something you thought about, if you got mad at him, hey, say it. This is what happened, and let's get past it. That was the enemy, and I know it. Say it to him. Speak to God. That's why I tell y'all it's a relationship. Tell him, the enemy, did you see what the enemy just tried to do? Or if you did something, I could have did this better. God gonna work with you to help you. But the enemy gonna make you think it's over with. You going to hell, you doing this and that. Like, don't let him get you to think that, because it's really hard to go to hell. It is extremely hard. God made it that way on purpose. You literally have to say no to him. So the fact that you seeking him to do better, and I hope this helps somebody, the fact that you seeking him to do better is what he loves. And you get some people that's really worried about salvation and afraid to go to hell. Don't worry about that. Focus on God. The enemy is having you focus so much on that you wasting so much time, and your purpose is passing you by years and years and years. Like, he wants to keep you in that type of mental state. So just understand, like, spiritual warfare is dangerous. The enemy is very dangerous. And a lot of people want these upgrades and want to hear him very, very clearly. But I'm telling y'all, warfare is 3 times, 10 times, 12 times worse. And you will go through some really harsh tests. The enemy trying to get people thinking, oh, well, if I can't take them out, then I'm going to have them take themselves out. Like, that is for real. So understand, with that type of gift and responsibility or ability to hear comes the warfare increasing much worse. And some people are just not ready for that type of warfare. So don't feel bad if you don't hear the Lord's voice so clearly. Just accept how he's communicating with you right now and work your way up to that. Because immediately after I heard his voice, the enemy attacked me for a week straight. Like, and I told you about my tests and trials, and to the point where I end up seeing him and a demon tried to choke me out and kill me. But Michael helped me. He saved me, disguised as my friend, and then I kicked the demon out. So that beast was so hideous. And it was the thing from Stranger Things. I'm telling y'all. These people be getting downloads from the enemy on these disgusting demonic beings or demons to put in these shows. That's why you got to watch your gateways. Oh, and so just know it's dangerous. So take it one step at a time and do not feel like you're doing something wrong because you can't hear the Lord. He is also protecting you from warfare. Let him introduce you slowly, okay? And let's keep fighting the enemy, and let's keep doing this and working together as the body of Christ to take him out, because he had me messed up after he tried to put that in my head. It's on. I'm about to put a dent in his forehead. Every season he tends to make me a lot more eager to kick him in his dome piece. And a lot stronger at that. So anyway, peace and blessings, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.